So hey guys, and welcome to another edition of BB News, and in today's video I'm going to be looking at our upcoming game against Bournemouth, and could we actually finish the day in 14th place? So, if results don't go our way tomorrow, we could actually be 14th come the end of the day. Bournemouth are actually level on points with us, but we are above them because of our better goal difference. And we've got Wolverhampton Wanderers. If they can beat Aston Villa in the Midland Derby, then we'll be in 14th position, guys. This season has been a test of character. A lot of our fan base who are in their 20s have never seen a season like this before. I've never witnessed a season like this before. So we're finding out who the real Chelsea fans are. Who is sticking with Chelsea when they're going through a bad patch. I've seen some people, I'm not sure if it's just messing about or whatever, but I've already seen some people jumping ship or having dual teams. I'm supporting this team and Chelsea, this team and... Why? You know, it's easier for those who don't live in this country, they've got no sort of affiliation with teams in this country to do that. But, you know, being born and bred here, I just believe in one team. I know other people have a different thing, but me, it's one team. I don't know how people can support two teams, because the thing is, if you're playing against that team and it's a cup final, big cup final, who are you going to want to win? You can't say, oh, I don't mind if any team wins. Yeah, and that's probably what we, you know, the modern day fan now. But yeah, so, you know, this hasn't been great. It's been a horrible season. But things happen. These things happen, guys. We don't like it, but these happen. I'm going to be putting out another video today, which is the continuation of my podcast, which I made this video, or I recorded it a while ago, actually, but I didn't have time to edit it because it's quite a long one. But it's talking about football in the 80s. Give it a watch, and you'll see who would dominate in the 80s. Are the teams that dominate in the 80s still dominating football now? You'll be surprised. So watch that video. And I always say it, I keep saying it, and saying it. You know, we have no divine right to be on the top table all the time. Obviously, we want to strive to do that, but we don't. And that brings me on to my other point as well, because the grass always seems to be greener. You know, now that Roman Abramovich has left, everyone's saying, bring back Roman. It was never like this in his days. Okay, Todd Bowley stepped foot into the door. He's made a lot of mistakes. Granted, of course he has. He's admitted that. But yeah, I'll go on to the other point afterwards. But staying with this point, we're talking about Mr. Abramovich and things. But did he really? Okay, we won a lot of things under his control. But if he had done even better planning, we'll be better off than what we are now. Look at Manchester City. Manchester City have overtaken us. The other day we heard that they're getting another club from Brazil. Yeah, so what Manchester City have done better than us, they've created the multi-club system where they are having clubs from different countries. We kind of did it with a sort of partnership with Vitesse, but no one else. And this is what these new owners are trying to do. They're trying to buy other clubs so that we can then get in a lot of players, send them to other clubs. If they're good enough for Chelsea, they play for Chelsea. If not, then we sell them at a profit. Manchester City have been doing this, and a lot of people say, no, it's the Red Bull way. It's not the Red Bull way. We're trying to model the Man City way. So why are we looking at Man City now and seeing what they're doing? And Man City, when they came, they looked at what Chelsea did. They said, no, I'll see what Chelsea did, and we're going to do it better. You know, and so we have not really moved on a lot from that side. You know, it was the hiring and firing approach which worked. It was never going to work all the time. And I hear a lot of people saying that it wasn't, everything just happened in this season. It just blew up in this season, and it wasn't a culmination of everything which went on before. And that's a load of rubbish, you know. And the other thing I'd hate people saying is this Tuchel thing is, if we didn't get these 10 points at the beginning of the season, we'll be deeper down in the relegation zone than we are now. But we just don't know in football what would have happened. We're saying that Potter would have scored 0 points in his first few games, which is a load of nonsense. But anyway, fans, when things are not going right, a lot of people don't think logically. Always have to look for someone to blame, and always have to be negative. And people like me who try to be positive, I get shouted down all the time. Oh, when I cry for patience, and I like to have the wait and see approach, I get shouted down all the time. And so, I'm just a realist. I've always been a realist, and I think those of us, without trying to sound patronising to anybody, but I think those of us who have witnessed Chelsea going through the doldrums, not winning anything for years, and then starting to win things, we appreciate it more because we know what it was like to live in those hard times. We know what it's like to go without winning something. So it's not the end of the world if it happens to us. And I keep saying, do I want it to happen? Of course I don't, but it's not the end of the world because we've been through it all and we are resilient. But those who've just witnessed win, that's the way they think it's going to be for the rest of their days. But I've got some news for you guys. It doesn't always work. Football doesn't work like that. Go and watch my other videos. So unless you are in a different league, like the Scottish League or something, it doesn't work like that in the Premier League. So Bournemouth have had a resurgence because even like Crystal Palace, they were a team who were since our last point, which was against. Who was our last point against? I can't even remember now. It's been that far back. I know our last win was against. Ooh, I'm scratching my head now. It was who was it? It's got that far that I cannot actually remember. Was it Leicester? I think it was Leicester. I might be, yeah. Since we got that win against Leicester, did we get a draw against somebody as well? Was the West Ham draw before the Leicester? I don't know. But since I know we've lost 6 in a row, 5 in a row under Lampard. But since we've got our last point, I think Bournemouth must have picked up at least 9 or 10 points. And that's getting a lot of people worried as well. They're thinking, Chelsea, if we don't pick up another point until the end of the season, are we going to go down? But no, guys, we're not going to go down. And Everton would have to win 4 of their last 5 games. Not happening. I think Leicester are going to have to win 3 of their last 4 games. Okay, even if they do, Leeds have got to win 3 of their last 4, and they got Newcastle and Manchester City, and who else is there? So that's Everton, Leeds, Leicester. It's just those 3 really, and so the results for all of them have to go their way, and we have to lose every single game. So guys, stop panicking. That's nonsense about relegation is a reality and we got to be bracing ourselves. No, it's not a reality, guys. It's not. 39 points is more than enough. And I'm willing to wager a bet that if we do go down, I will give everybody £100 who subscribe to this channel. So I'll be a poor man. So I'm that confident. It's not happening. But I'd like to see a win. I'd just like to see a win. We saw a goal the other day, but let's try and see a win. Or even a point. Let's get that elusive 40 points that we've been missing out on. That's what I want. That's what I'm asking. Is that too much to ask for Chelsea? Come on, give the fans some small cheer. But until the end of the season, we disgraced ourselves against Arsenal. Didn't really put in the effort. Bit of effort, guys. And let's remember what it's like to win a game of football for a change. Because apart from this game, Nottingham Forest. Actually, we say we've got Man City, probably no chance. Newcastle, the way they're playing, not looking good. But Manchester United, I'll wager us. I don't rate Manchester United. Okay, well, they're doing well, but I still think that if any team we can beat is Manchester United. So we'll see. Could be wrong, but yeah, I think so. But anyway, guys, what do you think about the game which is going to be played tomorrow? Are you confident, or do you think it's another defeat? So let me know your comment in this section below, and I am gonna post the history one please give it a watch. It's 20 minutes long, but give it a watch so that you will be able to educate yourself on football back in those days. And, you know, the teams who were successful then are not as successful now. The ones who dominated, that's a spoiler, but I'm not going to get to say who actually dominated with league win after league win after league win after league win. And, you know, at the time, I thought, where's this domination going to end? But it did end, you know. So Manchester City's one will end. I said it in a video before. It will end. Somebody else is going to have a chance next time. Could it be Newcastle? We don't know. But what we do from now on until, you know, if the Todd Bowley did his interview the other day, you know, admitted his mistakes. If we can learn quickly from these mistakes, press on next season, then you never know. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. So take care. Bye bye.